Shy.
And I'm Winter.
And we have the one, the only, as you can see, NLE Choppa in the building. Hey.
Live in the flesh.
Live in the flesh.
So
this is Mongolian Mindset, and today we're going to be typing NLE Choppa. Been wanting to get him on the channel for a while now. We'll be using Linda Barrens Interaction styles and temperament combined with cognitive functions. We do have a breakdown of all of the metrics to find anyone's personality type. Just go to the playlist, how to find anyone's personality type. We also have a breakdown of all the cognitive functions. Just look for that. And there's also the functions individually broken down. Whichever one is your speed, you can look at. We also have other things that we have broken down, like the core needs and intelligence that each type uses. So check those out. But we'll be typing him today. And let's see what the personality dummy base has him as. They have him as an ISFP and NLE Choppa. So let's go check the chart. So ESFPs are formative, they're initiating, they're pragmatic, they're progression, they're concrete, their interests, their TFI and their SENI, okay? So if he meets those metrics, we'll go ahead and call him an ESFP. If he doesn't, we'll find his actual personality type. We'll be collecting all of those here, okay? And guys, we'll be taking a break from the free typing session. So if you want to be typed by us, you better fucking hurry up and get into the Discord and signed up, because at the end of the month, this month, I'm just gonna take a break for like maybe a month. I need to start doing different things like the panels and stuff like that. Definitely need to finish up who are each personality type. We've already knocked down the ENTP and the INTP. The next one will be the INFP. So after that, there'll be 13 more videos I got to work on. We'll be working on other stuff with Christian as well. So if you want to be typed by us, you better fucking hurry the fuck up.
excited to have you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you.
You're like our first.
You're our first male guest, and we are more
No,
than...
he's not the first.
Our first... Yeah, our second male, but our first rapper guest.
Yes, our first rapper.
Our first artist.
Who was the first?
Batch. He was this guy off of, you know Batch off of like Vine a long time ago. Does comedy
King
stuff.
Batch.
King Batch. King Batch.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been hard to get guys on here because y'all are so flaky.
Yeah.
Y'all
For
schedules
real?
are so like complicated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We were begging you for a few months, and I'm happy you're
I won't
here.
say big.
Like, come on, just come on the pod. We need you.
He's like, I ain't trying to go on that shit. No,
Right. I'm just kidding. No, he's a sweetheart. That's not true.
No, I'm happy that you're here, and I appreciate it so much, honestly.
No, I appreciate y'all having me. For real. Appreciate y'all wanting me to come through. That must mean I must be doing something right.
Right? You
Of
really
course.
are.
Well, if you guys don't know who he is, he's a music artist. What are some of the other things that you're doing right now?
Being a dad.
Oh,
I was about to say that, a father.
Aw.
And I'm out here right now for a movie, so that's really why my schedule been tight as hell, because them be like 12-hour days sometimes. So I'm out here shooting a movie.
What's the movie? Are you allowed to say?
All right, so it's coming off informative. Okay, it's kind of passive, coming off very passive when he speaks. It's not it's not clear. It's not like it's just like he's just like saying it. Sometimes I feel like when informative people talk like him, it's like they're talking away from the mic instead of into the mic. It's almost like they're trying to run. Nah, it's like an LA-based movie.
Oh, really?
Like some street shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so wait,
Are
what's
you a
your role?
gangbanger?
Yeah, what's your role in it?
I say like I'm a gang banger, but you know they try to stay away from gang culture because it got to be real accurate. But it's more so like I'm just a street guy trying to make a way.
Oh, that is exciting. So you added an actor to your resume.
Yeah.
Wait, so this is your first time acting?
Nah, this is like my third, fourth film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I produced one myself, and I was in one. Then I'm in this one too.
Cute. I don't know why. I just can't see you like, I don't know.
I feel like
mean, like being such a meanie. I can't see it.
really.
Yeah. I don't like to show that side. I feel like why do I have to show it?
I've
Like,
never
good.
seen you be mean one time.
Yeah.
Like you're literally such a sweetheart.
I mean, if you see me being mean, like I don't think that's something you'll want to see.
Oh,
Are you mean in relationships?
No, I'm not mean.
You
but
be
I'm
beating
just,
people? I'm just kidding.
Oh, he taking a responding role mostly here.
You ever killed anybody?
Damn!
You know what's crazy, honestly though? This is random and I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but when I was Googling a little stuff about you, because I just want to know, I want to be informed.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm late, but I did not know you were from Memphis. Like, I just said I'm from Louisiana, and you were like, you don't sound like it. Your music to me does not sound Memphis. And you know in Memphis, they click up.
Yeah.
So it's like you just came out and you came like rushing into some shit in your
be on
own
my
way.
own time.
Yeah.
I like to be on my own time. I'm my own man. I wake up, put my own shit on.
Yeah.
I'm my own man. I'm my own whatever. I'm my own pragmatic. Okay, we're talking about autonomy here.
I don't know if I'm late, but I did not know you were from Memphis. Like, I just said I'm from Louisiana, and you were like, you don't sound like it. Your music to me does not sound Memphis. And you know in Memphis, they click up.
Yeah.
So it's like you just came out and you came like rushing into some shit in your
be on
own
my
way.
own time.
Yeah.
I like to be on my own time. I'm my own man. I wake up, put my own shit on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I just like to be my own. That's what made me stand out from Memphis.
And that's exactly what, and that's a good thing because they do click up. And you know,
That's pragmatic.
random question. How do you say Cuban?
Cuban on Cuban. I was literally about to say that. Like, do you be saying stuff like that?
How do you say it?
Cuban.
Oh shit, that really
Kinda.
is it. Okay, yeah, that is
I
it.
hear it in there.
Cuban.
That's just odd. That accent is very interesting.
It ain't more interesting than Baltimore.
Yeah, then they'd be like, do, chew, you, woo.
I actually like Baltimore accents. I know that people say it's like the most disgusting accent.
It grew on me.
I
got
think
some
it's cute.
I got some Baltimore partners. It grew
Isn't
on
The
me.
Wire from Baltimore? Isn't that show like hella old? It was The Wire like years ago.
Maybe watching TV.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're like a child. That's like a real old show.
Oh, watch TV.
But
Honestly,
so also you've been recently in the blogs and stuff because you got a Krishan tattoo on your face. I don't see it on your face though, so obviously it was fake. I think
you
I
said it was Photoshop.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Photoshop. I thought it was like a little sticky. So why did you? I mean, I think I saw you talking about it, but I really didn't watch the video. So I'm actually genuinely curious. Like, why did you do that?
No, I mean shit, it's just marketing. You know what I'm saying? Getting people eyes on the song.
The first,
It's just marketing. That sounds interest. Okay, it's just marketing.
The video. So I'm actually genuinely curious. Like, why did you do that?
No, I mean shit, it's just marketing. You know what I'm saying? Getting people eyes on the song.
the first line of that song is insane.
Yeah.
What is it?
He said something. He said, "I'm not good with lyrics."
Say
but
it.
He
Say
said
the
he
line.
literally said, "I'm gone missing like Rashawn Tooth" or something like that. I'm just like, wow, disrespectful and hilarious at the same time.
That is funny. So you didn't have any dealings with Krishan. That's not why you got the fake tat on
You
your
said
face.
I ain't have what?
No dealings with her.
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
So it was just like a little clout thing.
I mean, you could say that marketing.
Yeah.
Marketing.
Oh, my bad. Marketing, whatever.
You know what I am confused about? Cause we have to watch, the blogs and all these other things. Was that marketing as well? You and Blueface a little drama or situation, or was that like? Cause I'm like,
Oh wait, y'all had beef.
wasn't he on a remix to your song?
It was on a remix like around 2019.
Oh, 2019. You came out in 2019, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so it was in the beginning.
But me and him weren't really marketing or whatnot. I mean, we had some words or whatnot, but
Yeah.
Cause y'all was supposed to box, right?
It's almost like he talks like he's half asleep. It's like he talks like he's half fucking asleep.
we had some words or whatnot, but
Cause y'all was supposed to box, right?
yeah, I guess so.
You
Were
be
y'all
fighting?
fake supposed to
I
box?
guess
Like,
so.
cause wasn't he like you backing out of the boxing?
Yeah.
I mean,
And you were like, that's not even true. You put this flyer out.
yeah,
That's
it
all I
was
gotta
just
know.
it was just a lot of loopholes in it. But I mean,
He be doing too much and you just didn't match the energy.
yeah, more so like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like he's in a space to where like him doing too much is probably like fits him more
Profitable.
than me doing too much. You feel me? Not saying like he wrong or not, but he for his brand he'll probably have to do extra shit than I do.
That's his engagement.
Yeah, that's
Yes, I
like,
can see that.
That's his money.
It's like a toxic like type thing. Like
Talking about that's his money. Looking at the motive here. Okay, the motive between the fighting and Blueface and the way he's acting. I'll say that's.
He like thrives off of like the toxicity and like all of that type of stuff. But do you think that? Well, did y'all squash everything that y'all had and like became cool? Because like I feel like I would be mad if you had my baby mama in the video and we still haven't like tied up those loose ends. So do you think he's sitting in jail like pouting?
He probably be, you know, thinking of a master plan.
He got time to do it. So
I mean, that's when you know what I'm saying, you got a lot of thinking to do when you're in that space.
Have you ever been to jail?
Yeah, a few times.
How old were you? You was in juvie.
First time I was like 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Random, when did you lose your virginity?
I actually think you told me this, and I think it's something absurd.
Yeah,
like 12?
I think it's more absurd.
Yo, 11?
How old were you?
I was like 8, but I ain't really like put it in.
You were raped.
You're a victim.
We was playing mama. She was like the same age.
She was the same age. Oh, okay, that's different.
Oh. 8 years old? She was 8 years old?
She was 8. She was a little fast ass
I don't count
household.
it though because I ain't really like put it in, but like we was like meat to meat, but I didn't know what I was doing.
Meat to meat. Yeah, that's what you was thinking about.
Wait, okay.
But I really lost it like 14.
Okay.
14? Okay.
That's
was
like
she
more
older?
regular age.
Yeah.
How much older?
I don't know.
ISFP. What we got here? We got informative for sure. He's informative, guys. He is informative. And he is definitely informative, okay? He's definitely pragmatic. So you got an informative, pragmatic type that's only NTP and SFP. He's coming off interest, and he's coming off responding. So it looks like we got an ISFP.
Oh, we was in Vegas. You know what happened in there? Stay there.
Oh, you don't know how old she was, so she was a lady of the night.
No will, no progression or anything. It's just responding. It's kind of like he's half sleep here. Yeah.
In Vegas, she was a prostitute.
No, she wasn't.
So you knew her.
No, I ain't know.
You didn't know her.
I met her.
So she wasn't selling pussy, but you didn't know her. So for free?
Sounds
She just wanted a good time.
Oh Lord, at 14.
At 14? Why are you
on?
in Vegas at 14?
I had a basketball tournament out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know 14-year-olds don't look like 14-year-olds nowadays.
Nowadays,
I down there look 18 to her.
You said they only like 14-years-olds?
No, they didn't look 14 back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, speaking of all that, you know, there's been all that stuff like in the blogs and stuff about like Drea with her boyfriend who's like hella younger than her. I think he's 21, right? He's 22 or 21?
21.
He's 21 and she's like 40. So do you feel like when you see these super older women with guys who are your age, do you look at it like, oh, that's a predator? Or are you like, he's that guy, he's like my age? Like, you know, you don't
Do
look
I
at
look
it
at the woman like she a predator?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, that Big Mama. What's up?
Big Mama is crazy. Because that's like super controversial right now. Like a lot of people are saying like if you're dating a guy super younger than you, like you're a predator. Cougars aren't a thing anymore.
A lot of they have their mama in their life like older women.
Really?
Because we know, you know what I'm saying, where mom come from. Mm-hmm. Every man want a woman that's like their mama. You get me? Like they do the same attributes as her mother.
But like acting like your mom, like I mean, I feel like Drea's a bad though.
No, not acting like your mom, but giving that sense of security
Nurturing.
of taking care of you. You ain't gonna catch no girls this day and age that's really like just, you know what I'm saying, gonna make sure the house straight. They'll get the house together. They'll do the laundry when you leave sometime. Not making her like a homebody or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know, it's some women out here getting their bread that's working that'll still make sure home right. You get me? Mm-hmm. Dre will probably be one of them women for him. You never know.
So he just maybe just don't like little girls like his age.
I don't like girls, man. I don't like little girls.
Why?
I mean, it's just nothing for me. It's just nothing for me.
But you have your mom in your life.
That's what I just said.
So
I just said, man.
I thought you said if they don't have their mom in their life.
Nah.
Interesting. Very.
What I see from a black man, if the mama's not as present, or if the mama's just not as much of a nourishing mother, some men will like take advantage of some women, or you know what I'm saying, or some black men will prefer the white woman. Mm-hmm. You get me? Like that's how that shit happen. But when mama is there, mama is, you know, really there and you know, firmly there. Mm-hmm. Most men like to look for shit that reminds them of their mother. That's what I look for.
I was just about to ask that. So that's what you gravitate.
Sound like motive there, buddy. You're looking at the motive behind things there.
Towards because your mom's in your life. Are both of your parents in your life?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
His
So you
dad
had a
was
good
just
example
outside.
of love. Oh, his dad's outside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why he didn't stop the woman coming in?
Have you ever, like, since your parents are in your life, and I do know that your parents are pretty much with you all the time, like, since you've kind of, now you're getting older, like, you're still in the industry, like, do you ever feel like that affects you in any type of way, like, having them be with you all the time?
Hell no, it protect me.
Really? You think, like, I am so thankful to have, like, my family unit, like, around me?
Or like
Fuck
grounded?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if they ain't throw the vultures there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind popping out my mom and my pops. What's embarrassing about it? Who gonna say something?
That is so
Nobody.
cute.
You get
No,
me?
that is true. You really
Yeah.
be with them
And
all
my
the
pops,
time.
my pops just like me. He'll
Yeah.
kill some. He'll kill some.
Your dad is super
my mama,
cool.
my
He'll kill some. He'll kill some. Pragmatic. That's some SENI.
mama will defend herself.
Yeah.
We all on game. We all G's. My mama get drunk and act worse than me sometimes.
I love that.
So it's like, you know, we all be kicking shit. It don't feel like no family shit. It feel like we all friends.
Aw,
Really?
I love that.
How old were your parents when they had you?
Shit, I don't know. I don't even know.
My mom had my oldest sister at 17 and she had me
They
at
probably-
34. So it's like a big age gap.
Wait, because you're the
They're probably like
youngest, right?
24, 25, something
Oh,
around
okay.
there.
How old were you when you had your first kid?
17.
17?
Damn, that is you're really a teen parent.
You
Like,
really
you know,
hopped
be like
out at
teen
16
moms.
though.
Like, everybody be focused on teen moms, but like teen dads is a thing too.
Because dads aren't held as accountable.
Very
I
interesting.
love being a dad.
Really?
Aw.
Yeah.
So how old are your kids?
My son's 6 months.
You know, he reminds me of NBA YoungBoy. He reminds me of NBA YoungBoy. Yeah, just talks a little bit faster than the NBA. But he reminds me he is a clone of NBA YoungBoy.
My daughter, she's 3.
3? How has the world changed as a father, especially to a daughter?
I mean, that's what it really was. It was my little girl for me. Like, I had a son on the way, but I was like, so my mind. I thought I had a son on the way.
I was about to be like, what, you made the other
You
girl
get
get an
me? I
abortion?
thought I had a son on the way. So I was like, I ain't gonna really change nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna make him be a little me, like a little G.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But then when I found out I had a daughter, I had to like really change a lot. I softened up. I cleared my circle, made sure there wasn't 100 niggas around me.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to be a better role model. And then God blessed me with a son.
I was just about to say, God knows exactly what he's doing at the right time,
Yeah.
every single time. Like, he knew exactly what you needed in that moment.
So I could make a case right there that's FI there. He's got to be authentic with himself. Okay, if he had his boy, ain't nothing gonna change. If he has a girl, he has to change himself first. So I would say that's FI there. Usually that's high FI.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to be a better role model. And then God blessed me with a son.
I was just about to say, God knows exactly what he's doing at the right time,
Yeah.
every single time. Like, he knew exactly what you needed in that moment.
I ain't need no son. My son was gonna be bad as hell.
Mm-hmm. They always say that, though. Like, men always get the opposite of what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, as like the first go round, or like my dad, because I'm the youngest of 5 girls. My dad cried when he was like, this is my last hope for a boy.
Yeah.
I was like, here I am, little old me, kicking as a girl.
I literally, what I've seen is like sometimes the worst men always have all daughters. That should be so funny to me.
That too, but I feel like that too. And I feel like most men do have all daughters if they bad.
Like terrible.
Or if they get one, they learn their lesson and then God give you a
I still know guys who have all daughters who are literally demons, and I'm like, how do you just be out here moving like that? And you got 2 daughters in the world, like that karma's gonna hit you
Exactly.
right there. Like I promise you.
Ain't
Which
nothing
is
worse than
fucked
seeing
up.
your daughter cry.
I know. Aw. Well, I got.
Are you prepared for that when that comes? So has it changed your whole dynamic of like, this is how I want my daughter to date a man just like me? Is that what you look for?
I mean, I'm extremely honest and straightforward with women. You know what I'm saying? But, I just got to teach my daughter. I feel like she'll have a lot of good karma coming her way because, I mean, I just be straightforward and honest. But, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully she gets that. But, the thing is teaching her how to handle her emotions when a man is so blunt with you. Because that's also a thing of the nature where a lot of women probably can't handle.
What, the truth?
Yeah, the bluntness.
Here's my problem with bluntness and with sometimes people, not even just men. You could be bluntly honest, but you don't got to be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a way to be blunt. There's a way.
See, this woman right here is direct, and she says, you see how he talks? It's very like he's falling asleep when he talks, responding informative.
To convey your honesty.
I'm the type person, I'm not the asshole to like the 5th or 6th time that you just keep with me. You get me? So like, I'm kind of like a built up person. And like once it hit, I'm like, all right, now you keep playing with me. Or whatever. And then it comes to where it's like, oh, you an asshole. But I'm like, well, you a manipulator because you ain't going to speak about the other 5 to 6 times I was just cool with you.
All right, I get that.
Well, since you are like, you're so big on the truth, I know that you've already talked about publicly about your, your view on polygamy. Is that still your view? Like you're still into that?
I'm into polygamy, but I'm trying to catch up to it.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, I'm trying to give myself time before I consider like really like diving into it.
So you really want to like be into that, like all the way?
I mean, what's wrong with it?
What? What's wrong with what?
Polygamy.
What's wrong with being into it?
Into polygamy?
If you do it the right way, you can build a whole empire.
Well, what's the right way?
I mean, just making sure that it's not built off lust.
You can build an empire. That's the outcome. This guy.
Yes. Yeah. No.
I mean, you just gotta. I mean, that's just That's your preference. That's my preference.
I mean.
A lot of people are more willing and open now to do that because it's so normalized, I guess. Or I mean, it's been going on for years, centuries, whatever. But it's just like, to me, I'm not about to see no shit. I'm not about to share nothing at all. It's just different strokes for different folks.
That's just where we from. That's what we've been programmed to like live here in America. But you know what I'm saying? The same way that America is pretty much like the only well, not the only, but it's one of the few countries or whatever that's built off monogamy, and there's a lot of problems.
I don't think I think there's like some that are polygamy, but like I think it's mostly monogamous.
Yeah, it's mostly monogamous. But when you go to Africa and different places of that nature,
somebody had to check him because that was bullshit.
Our real roots it's very normalized. It's
it's normalized, but like
kings. Kings and queens.
It's normalized, but it's not really in favor of the woman.
I was just about to say
that. It's not. It's always in favor of the man. Like, and at the end of the day, like, one of the things that you're saying is, what's wrong with polygamy? We could build empires, but you could also build an empire with one person, and that empire could come from having multiple children with the same person. Your empire can be the next generation that you bring into play.
That's dope, and I salute it. But I'm just saying, like, it's just there's like the way that you would probably want to do it. You get me? And it's probably a way that I want to do it. It's just a preference thing. It ain't no right or wrong thing.
I agree with that. My problem with polygamy, to me, is that I wouldn't have an issue with it if I could go get some dick too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we could have a whole like festa, like women.
Can I have two husbands?
Can I have two husbands as well? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I see that woman. They have this woman that's like viral, real thick bad bitch. She got like 2 husbands.
All right, TEFISENI direct. This woman here.
Husbands. And like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, women, it's like if you go back in history, it's been women, been women's like queens that did polygamy.
Would you have one of your women or both of your women have other men in their lives as well? You're talking about building an empire, so that's really built out if you got multiple men.
I ain't gonna lie, like the way I'm moving towards is like trying not to have too much attachments. Like I feel like the thing of the nature is with having relationships thrive is like first and foremost to realize that that's not your property. Like if you want to step out, if you want to do what you want to do, I mean, cool. I might look at you different. I might make sure like I take certain precautions when we in the bed, knowing that you stepping outside of the home or whatever. But I ain't gonna like shame nobody or nothing. You feel me? Because my thing is like I think that we should live in the purest form of love, but a lot of people.
Purest form of love, FI. There we go. We got some.
Ooh, I might look at you different. I might make sure like I take certain precautions when we in the bed, knowing that you stepping outside of the home or whatever. But I ain't gonna like shame nobody or nothing. You feel me? Because my thing is like I think that we should live in the purest form of love, but a lot of people relationships get construed when it's like, oh, you mine. Like, no, I'm God child. I'm not yours. Like, you feel me?
I mean, I get that, but also I feel like it's especially
that F-I-N-I fucking right there from him. F-I-N-I.
especially with you, like obviously like you're an attractive guy, like, you know, you have your little sex symbol thing going on from time to time, and there's a lot of girls I'm sure that want to get with you, and some girls will twist their brain to be like, yeah, I'm okay with polygamy because I want to be you, I want to be with you, I want to you, I want him to be my man. So they're gonna sit there and convince themselves that they're okay with this when in reality they're not okay with this,
and they're dying inside.
Is that woman an ENTP?
Dying inside. They're so mad their man is dealing with other women and like doing all this stuff, and it's just like, you put yourself in this situation, you told this man that you agree to this, you thought you were going to change him and change his mind and blah blah blah, and then you didn't. And you know, that's also kind of for the woman because, you know, I mean, it just hurts. It's like it's a painful thing, but of course it's like, I love you, I want to be with you, I want to agree.
She just keeps going on mid-sentence and stopping and going on. Just damn, is that an ENTP? Is that an ENTP?
Just like,
is that an INTJ and ENTP team right there?
Put yourself in this situation, you told this man that you agree to this, you thought you were going to change him and change his mind and blah blah blah, and then you didn't. And you know, that's also kind of for the woman because, you know, I mean, it just hurts. It's like it's a painful thing, but of course it's like, I love you, I want to be with you, I want to agree with this to make you happy, but really they don't agree with it. We just want to take a second before we continue the episode to talk about our sponsor, Factor Meals.
It honestly is becoming
and they're really
clutch.
good.
And
You get me? Like, it's just for me to be ahead of, you know what I'm saying? If I've been through it or dealt with it before, it's for me to learn and not go through it again. I mean, that's a part of the process. God gonna always send, you know what I'm saying? God gonna always teach you before you just learn, you know what I'm saying? So you really know what's up. This is how life works.
yeah. There's too many bodily functions and fluids around for me. I'd be like, I'm good on all that.
I mean, I don't know. I just think that I'm just, I think I know who I am. And I know, like, I'm not a really super jealous person per se. But if I was in love with somebody, then no, I do not want nobody touching you. And it's not even about you're my property. It's just about like,
that's an attachment issue though. You don't own
I don't really
nobody.
think it's an attachment issue. It's I don't own you, but it's like you want to have that commitment with somebody and you want to make each other feel like you are so special in my life.
You gonna forever, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I mean, that's how a lot of people forever be stressed out. I feel like life a journey first and foremost. Like,
I ain't got a journey statement out of him.
Like, I'm really moving towards a space where I don't owe no attachment to nobody but my damn self. I owe my self-love.
Very pragmatic.
I owe myself
love. F.I.
being able to not be stressed out about another motherfucker, because at the end of the day, they gonna do what they want to do.
They gonna do what they want to do. Pragmatic. Okay.
Anyway, no matter how much you stress, I don't want you to do this, I don't want you to step out, I don't want you to do that. Because what's happening is we looking for love in the wrong places. The places where we gonna get all that from, it's not gonna be what you want. You feel me? It's not gonna be what you, huh?
I have a question.
Like, I mean, like, a lot of people, it's like the people we going after. It's like the people we chasing after. You feel me? Like, it be no-brainers that person is like not gonna be that person that you want them to be. We try to convince ourselves a lot of times, but like, we just chasing around shit. If you ain't gonna go, if you ain't willing to go out the country sometime to find whoever the you wanna find, like, if you really ain't willing to take certain measures to find that person.
Certain measures, TE.
And then once you do find it, it might be something else that just throw you off about the motherfucker. So give me
something.
Like, so nobody is perfect.
You just gotta be grateful with what you got and can't have no attachment to the shit. Just
grateful, gratitude, F.I.
No, life gon' life.
So I have a question. Does that mean that you have?
I really don't know what the fuck you just said there, but you know, them informing spells there. Really don't know what the fuck he just said or what the fuck his point was. Maybe he's just validating his own opinion there. But yeah.
Have no attachments? Are you in a relationship right now? Are you?
Yeah, no, I want to live life.
So you're not in an attachment. You're not in a relationship.
I want to live life. That's high SE there. That.
Yep. You're not doing anything with anyone?
I ain't got no attachments or nothing. I'm just having fun.
Just having fun.
Just let me have fun. I want to have fun. I'm a free spirited person. A lot of people not free spirited.
What's your sign again?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, okay.
I came out the womb. I ain't never even like to be wrapped in covers too tight. I always wanted to let my dick hang out.
I'm crying.
All right, pragmatic.
I always wanted my shit hang out.
Freedom.
I ain't really just I was born not to be him. I was born not to be in jail. That's why I think so smoothly on the decisions I make. That's why I take precautions before I even step outside my house, because I know I'm free spirited. I can't be in no cell. I know I'm free spirited. I can't be married. I can't really do certain things because I love to feel free. Whenever I feel lesser free, I'm out my element, and I can't
pragmatic
provide for my family, and I can't serve my purpose here for God.
You know, I was reading one of your captions, and I think you were in Dubai.
Yeah.
And you said you weren't aware of your religion yet. Is that still a thing?
I ain't got no religion. I don't get into that.
So you wouldn't be non-denominational, like a non-denominational Christian, or
I'd just be Bryson LaShawn Potts.
Okay.
I mean, but you do speak about God a lot.
Bryson LaShawn Potts. That's FI. Okay. I'm just me.
So
I speak about God. You don't need religion to know God.
Oh, I know that. I mean, that's my views as well. I don't tie myself to a religion. I believe in God.
I grew up in a Southern church.
Not to knock the people that do find God through religion, though, because a lot of people found God through religion.
How did you find God?
Being in my Lord's, reaching out for just off the simplest form. God said you just need faith the size of a centipede, and that's all I had. I had hope the size of a centipede, and I just cried out to him, and then since then he changed my life.
All right, I'm done. He's ISFP. So ISFPs are responding. You seen mostly in the conversation there. But he seems like he's half asleep. He's just responding to the conversation there. He's concrete, even though you got to be very careful with ISFPs because they loop between FI and NI there, and they can seem very abstract sometimes, okay? But most of the time it's just bogus bullshit, right? And then the interest and motive, okay? Looking at the interest behind things, the motive, you didn't really hear anything talking about a system or structure, best ways of doing something, anything like that. You didn't see any of that. Pragmatic, obviously this guy's rebellious. He's a contrarian. He doesn't really give a fuck. He keeps beating that freedom. He said even though he was a kid, whatever, he needs freedom. That's why he don't move crazy when he goes outside, because he knows he's a free spirit and he needs to be free. So that's very pragmatic there. And then you have informative. Obviously, nothing there was clear and concise and to the point. It was kind of like he was half asleep when he was talking, kind of not talking down, not choosing his role, just passive when he talked. So we had him for informative there. And outcome. We got him for outcome. He did say a journey-based statement there. But yeah, just primarily what you see in there is outcome. He's not talking about like his progression to get through anything or anything like that. So I mean, we did get 1 point though. He's obviously SENI, gotta have his freedom there. So NTEFI, there was no fucking TI there. TI was asleep at the wheel. So we got him for an ISFP here. And we're going to hit him for subtype creative. Okay, he's going to be the creative branch. Creative. Okay, and I'm going to put him as an average ISFP. I ain't really see anything that was amazing there. I'm sorry, I just didn't see anything pretty amazing there. Enneagram here is tough. I didn't see him crazy enough to be sexual. Okay. I'm gonna go 4W3 and I'm gonna go SP. He didn't seem too crazy to where it would look like he was a sexual 4. He could be a sexual 4, but I'm not really seeing that. seems to be more like watered down. He ain't acting too crazy. He ain't talking about envy. He ain't talking about competition. So we're gonna hit him for ISFP creative, 4W3 SP average. Okay. Finally got NLE Choppa off my fucking list.